his history.
Han alcanzado la última posición conocida del enemigo. Ningún contacto en el reporte. Comenzando búsqueda en la zona.
Sigan en contacto con el enemigo. El equipo de asalto ya viene para acá.
You're in bad shape. Take cover.
The Santa Blanca cocaine production pipeline, led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens, aka the coca plant. Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting. El Yayo knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. La Gringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers. They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it, chuck in more acid, and pretty soon you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate, pyrolusite. Hungry yet? Filter it with ammonia and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do this, right? What makes Santa Blanca so special? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. How to mass produce a custom product. Plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB.
El Yayo was born amidst the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years, a medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the dignity plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live.
Working for an NGO called Hands Over Bolivia, she did research to develop a new vaccine for yellow fever. It was meant to be produced easier and cheaper, making it more readily available to more people in a shorter time. Then, disaster struck. She lost all her funding and was vilified by the scientific community. Of course, La Gringa hadn't been involved in the scandal, but it didn't matter. She lost everything. After that, well, you know what? Thanks to the NSA's prison program, we can hear it in her own words.
How much did you earn, Sonrisa?
40,000 a year?
I spend more on my dogs. I will pay you 100 times what you are making.
To do what?
Quality control. Working from Okoro, you can develop the best, most potent, most pure cocaine in the world.
I came here to help people survive.
La Gringa, my darling. How do you think the people survive?
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Baquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Baquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Baquita was a trapicheador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name-brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time, he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Baquita could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nydia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nydia was the brains, Baquita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nydia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Baquita has 2. All right, let's do this. The Santa Blanca Cocaine Superhighway. Every year, more than 350 tons of coke leaves Bolivia, reaching about 20 million users worldwide. That means they're pulling in an average of $2 billion a week. How do they do it? 3 little words. Air, land, sea. All coordinated by the head of smuggling, Nydia Flores, La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen, and her right-hand man, the ravishing, the bewitching, the delectable El Baquita. Ouch. Somebody get that guy a Band-Aid. The problem is, you see these guys on the news, you see decapitations, you see monsters, but you don't see the whole picture. These people are fucking geniuses. Case in point, you see tits, Nydia Flores sees opportunity. You see scrap metal, Nydia Flores sees submarines. You see holy water, Nydia Flores sees liquid cocaine. Because Nydia Flores is a fucking genius. You really want to shut down the cocaine superhighway? Hit the drugs, hit the money, then hit the beauty queen.
That's down. People are edgy enough already. Why'd you shoot a civilian?
Hang on, I'll
Go
drive.
ahead, I'll meet
How
you.
about your day of work? Taking care of
I'm in. Let's roll.
why do you use fight against the rebel bandits in the ocean? You think you're not affecting nothing.
That was a civilian, jackass.
Buckle up, people.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Movement on the road. Looks like an Unidad convoy. I'm seeing troops plus a radio truck.
We can take out the convoy and turn the radio gear over to the rebels. Hang tight, I'm heading your way.
took you so
Hostile
long?
killed.
¿Qué chingados esperan? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way. The camp's standing down. We're good.
Watch it with the truck. We need what's inside of it.
Target down.
We good? Shit got close for a second there.
Combo truck secure. We'll send the location of the radio gear to the rebels.
Pacatari's got some brass ones, I'll give him that. Give that fucker an inch and he'll take a mile.
If he can get us to Yuri and Polito, it's worth it. Let's get it done.
Go on, I'll be right with you. Roger, let me get in position. Ready to engage. That's one less bad guy. That was fucking close.
Yo, cartel gunman.
Point him out.
The soccer field. Hey now, they're looking for you.
Marking a captain.
Fucker knows somebody's gunning for him now. Their lieutenant's running away. Watch your step. These guys know
Tango
something's
down.
up.
Grenade, move!
Frag out.
Get to cover, move!
I'm shooting these fuckers.
Enemy down.
Oh, hell. Well, there's always another chopper out there somewhere, right? Hostile killed. Clear. How you guys holding up?
civilian, genius. Why'd you shoot a civilian?
I'll drive.
Go ahead without me.
We're clear.
Get to the next antenna. Clock's ticking. Go on without me.
That's it. No beers tonight. We're losing our edge. Frag out.
Weapons down, gentlemen. We're not trying to scare anybody here. Why'd you shoot a civilian? What the fuck, man? That was a civilian.
Ven aquí. Ven.
Hola.
Bien.
Vos tienes razón. No diga nada.
As you go about your day of work,
We searching this location for intel?
you might be wondering
We got
why
bad
your
guys.
last fight against the rebel bandits used to you. You think they're not affecting my life, they're only attacking these foreigners.
I think they saw you. Be careful, man. Watch him, man. They're searching for you.
He's history.
They're looking for you. Watch yourself.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
That woke him up. They know
Awesome.
we're here.
I could put this to use.
Fuck, they're coming right at us.
I'll pilot.
Los cabrones no están aquí. Nos esperaron de porque yo. Los estantes no podemos tocarlo. ¡Vale la puta madre!
Engage.
Oye, ¿ves?
Tango down.
Venga, ayúdenos, que alguien venga y me saque de aquí. Por favor, por favor. Venga, hijo de puta, balas.
Frag out. Get some.
suerte. La verdadera vida trembles with the force of the greatest thunderstorm, with the violence of the oceans. This is the experience that Santa Maria.
We've got a location on El Polito's personal car. Steal it, so our techs can analyze the car's GPS for intel.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. You snag that, we snag his GPS. Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are.
Accept your life as it is. Become more. May Santa Muerte bless you. Amen.
Que rollo, vatos? DJ Perico here. And I, for one, have to admit that though Santa Blanca has been experiencing a boom in the last few years, some recent events are a little bit difficult, right? To talk about it all, here's another message from the man himself, El Sueño.
Many of our Santa Blanca hermanos have recently died, and I do not blame those of you who have your doubts.
Frag out.
This test man's faith with God's permission. Satanás took Job's wealth, took his family, covered his body in sores. But Job did not lose faith. His children are taught that Job was
Clear out. I'll meet you there.
was replaced. His family was
This is the garage. Sound off if you spot Polito's car.
Roger that. I think they saw you.
That's a
Be
kill.
careful, man. I got one narco. Over by the crate of comm gear.
I got one of those cartel medals here. Some Sicario is gonna miss this. We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up. I think with all their money, the cartel would make a nicer medal.
I see a team of Sicarios here.
I don't see him. There it is. Eyes on Polito's car. Tango down.
DJ
This car is swanky. And there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
I guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand the narco thing. You get an expensive whip, put chrome rims on it, then you just drive it around the same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning.
El camino de la muerte, for Christ's sake. El pinche death road. And when you factor in how many of you pendejos are out there driving drunk or coked up or stolen marijuana, ahí van a la baba. You gotta figure the chances of crashing go way the hell up. So por favor, buckle the fuck up.
Engage targets. All right, now it's up to Bowman and the Activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito may be hiding out. Let's go.
Going on me.
is a commendation. Looks like it came from a box of cereal, or the Air Force or something.
Go on without me.
That was a civilian, not a Sicario.
I'll catch up with you.
Estamos dentro. A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
No veo a nadie.
Sniper, take cover!
Weapons free, weapons free.
Enemy killed. Cover, get to cover!
Hold up, we got hostile activity.
Yo, eyes on the ground. Over there, in the bunker.
Buckle up, people.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We're on the ground in Okoro. What have you got for us?
Okoro is the heart of cocaine production in Bolivia. The network there was built by El Yayo and predates Santa Blanca by more than a decade. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Okoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
He spends most of his time outside the province, rubbing shoulders with politicians in Sucre and greasing the wheels for the cartel. Not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slide so long as Okoro continues to produce. Fact is, the network is so well established that it pretty much runs itself. El Emisario's assistant handles the rest. Get in there, gather intel on Okoro's production sites, and start fucking things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back to Okoro and get things back on track before Granddad finds out. When that...
Hold on. Tango down. Open fire. This metal has a coca plant on it. That's kind of cool.
Oh shit, here they come.
That's a kill. Back, Bowman.
What happened? Wait, you know what? Never mind. Get in there, gather intel on Okoro's production sites, and start things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back.
Like she's got some intel on El Emisario.
You all know El Yayo, highest-ranking Bolivian in the Santa Blanca cartel, and their head of cocaine production. But you may not know his grandson, Gonzalo Llana, aka El Emisario, the emissary. Yayo taught Emisario everything he knows. How to produce the best polvo in all of South America, how to maintain relationships with the local Bolivians, and most importantly, how to serve your Santa Blanca masters. Emisario looks up to Yayo, would do anything to honor him, to make him proud. Which is exactly what makes El Emisario the perfect target. His greatest fear is shaming his grandfather. If we hit his coke operation in Okoro, he'll come running back to fix things. That's when we grab him. With a little luck, he'll give us everything we need to know about dear old Grandpa.
Fuck!
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Watch it, you just killed a civilian. Man, y'all never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
History.
We done? Shit, kinda got all excited there.
Tango down. Hold still.
Okay, okay.
Yo sé dónde vive tu familia.
I got it. I'll fly.
Frag out.
We got tangos, danger close. We got a Sicario. There, by the helo.
Only gonna spot you.
That's a kill.
Good. Fuck, they might have seen you. Be careful.
No one else came to their aid. Santa Blanca was there. Why do we give Charlie to blame? Was it the cartels spotted funds and the effort into helping the poor and in need?
Clear.
Of course not. The Lord said, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the
Hang on, I'll
least of
drive.
this, my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Santa Blanca believes this, and as an agent of good, Santa Blanca knows that we can
To the market, Jeeves.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
¡Chingamos espera! ¡A partir de tamaño con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Ah, I could use this. This?
En la cara, mijo. Sé que están aquí.
Almost the same as one we were throwing lead. You want to get some? Heads up, hostiles in the area. That was a civilian, genius.
Nice. Deploying drone. Target down. Frag out. Get some.
Assholes know where they are. Stay quiet.
We're good. We all in one piece?